We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion. Do you want to advertise in the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience? You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
We are back with you. It's Interviews with Anselm and Margie on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. Before we get to the Democracy Now! Interview with Bree Newsome, that's the young lady who climbed the flagpole and took down the South Carolina Confederate flag. I want to dedicate a special song to the politics that's happening in my hometown of my homeland, I should say, of Trinidad and Tobago. And this song tells you that the whole country fed up. And the whole country's fed up with the governance in my homeland of Trinidad and Tobago. Take a listen.
Suffering and neglect cause us to regret. Them power seeker, nothing but be a face quarter. Promise something, deliver nothing. Have some government on high price building. They don't want to leave office, nothing but menaces. That's the song this government want to sing. Sing the song.
The whole country fed up.
Fed up with the bad registration.
The whole country fed up.
Fed up how they treat the commission.
Whole country fed up.
Fed up by the water problem.
Whole country fed up.
Yes, we are no investor.
Fed up.
Only tax enforcer.
Fed up.
They have us in bondage.
Fed up.
They holding us hostage.
Fed up.
Defending the future.
Fed up.
You have to vote Labour.
Fed up.
Democracy threatened.
Fed up.
Will not be forgotten.
The whole country fed up.
Yeah, man.
The whole country fed up. The whole country fed up. The whole country fed up.
Fed up with the bad registration. Fed up how they treat the commission. Fed up by the water problem. will not be forgotten.
The whole country fed up.
Yeah, man.
The whole country fed up. The whole country fed up. The whole country fed up.
Someone who cares very much for you wants you to feel better. So I'm sending you some bear hugs and some things to remember that don't need an envelope or postage because I'm sending them heart to heart. I'm sending you tons of hugs because hugs never weigh you down. They lift you up. I'm sending you an invitation to see yourself feeling better. I want you to see the best in you because that's the only picture I want to have of you. I'm sending you smiles over miles because smiles bring us closer and remind you that I'm never, never very far away. I'm sending you a promise that even when you're feeling lonely, you are not alone. A hug is the best way to embrace life, so I'm sending you a big bear hug. Now take a deep breath and feel better, because I feel better when you do. Peace and blessings, Noah. Of all the things you can make in life, remember a friend is someone who makes a difference. A friend is someone you want to thank for 1,000 things in 1,000 ways. Thanks for waiting up, sitting up, and putting up with me, for letting me sit in the shade of your friendship when things got hot. Thanks for everything you have given me and forgiven me. Thanks for crying with me, crying for me, and for telling me when it's time to dry my tears. Thanks for poking me with your laughter when I was full of hot air, for accepting my faults and reminding me that any of us looking for a friend without faults won't have any friends. Thanks for reminding me that our friendship is not only a gift to each other, it is also a gift from God. Thanks for being my friend. Peace and hugs, Noah.
We are back with you. It's Individual and Someone Margie on the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Soulmore Radio. That's facebook.com/Soulmore Radio. You can tweet us at Soulmore Radio. Now, I had indicated that I was going to give you the interview on Democracy Now! With Bree Newsome, the young lady who climbed the flagpole and took down the South Carolina Confederate flag. But before I do that, there was, back some time ago, a movement started at Harvard by some black students, and it stated, "I too am Harvard." Now, here is an audio of 3 kids sharing their experience of being black students, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. Let's take a listen to this audio.
I just remember that I really wanted to be part of this academic team because I see myself doing this when I get older. And I remember preparing so hard. I did get a role, and I remember coming into the room with one of our practices and one of the girls talking to another guy and saying, "Oh, she only got in because she's black." And at that moment, I just remember feeling so hurt. For the rest of the year, throughout the team, I just felt like everyone was looking at me like, oh, I was that black girl who made the team because she was black and not because of merit.
Growing up, I felt like I had to look like the white man, dress like the white man, talk like the white man in order to be seen as being on the same level with the other white kids. And but now I'm in a situation where I really don't know, like what am I? It's like you have to do all these things, and you have to, it's just so hard for Black students because we feel that we have to go the extra step to prove that we are on the same level and to prove that we can do it. And that is the reason why I show up every day to school, and I work hard. I work so hard because I want other kids to see that it's something you can do.
I mean, yeah, like some of my like black friends will be like, oh, like why do you hang out with these kids all the time? Or like some of my white friends are like, oh, like you hang out with those black kids, like I didn't know that. So it's just kind of like, I feel like sometimes I'm living two lives. You should hang out with kids who make you happy or make you genuinely laugh or make you, want to have fun or want to talk to them. And so just because if that person's white, black, Asian, Hispanic, that shouldn't affect who you're friends with.
I've gotten straight A's for the better part of my life, and my friend, he was new to the school, so he didn't really know me. He was like, oh, you get straight A's? You don't look like you get straight A's. Honestly, I mean, I just laughed in the moment. Then, like, once I thought about it, kind of like a little bit after the conversation, I kept thinking about it. Then it kind of hit me.
Stereotypes are a safety net. People use them because they're easy. They're easy to know without getting to know people. They say, you're this way because of whatever kind of physical features you have or whatever kind of ethnic or social or racial background you have to be this way. And people see that and they're like, okay, well, if everybody is telling me that I have to be this way, then I guess I should be this way.
And I do think that most of the things said are said as jokes. But I think after those jokes are said, they kind of start to settle in, and they become more than that.
There's just so much more to a person than the color of their skin. I don't see why, like, in our world, that's how we've evolved as humans, is like thinking something that is darker in tone has less value than something that is lighter,
Prejudice is a human thing, and it's gonna happen if you're different in any society. It's a bad thing, but that doesn't mean the people behind it are bad people.
They should be forgiven and taught that there is a better way to think about the world, there's a better way to see other people.
Smart and black at BCC. Some people may say those two words don't belong in the same sentence.
I got in and I saw that I was one of two black people in the class.
I think I'm the only African American in AP Physics.
An AP Bio class or an IB Anthropology class.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only black student in that course.
I was the only minority in my class, and so I felt like I did not belong at all.
I feel like I'm usually the one that's left out. I'm just kind of distracted only because there aren't others that are like me or kind of don't see